3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year Colt.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jaron Reed has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Jack Fox.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good. First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. Down the right sideline. And touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is what the problem is. Let's find out who our playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Leo Chanel came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Purdy now to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now with Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together, and the defense loses him. It's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Purdy from the gun. Pressure comes and down he goes. Jared Reed. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. Here's Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter, and then they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
What's up?
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Purdy.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
What's going on, guys?
Throwing here, Purdy.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
This will be, let's see, 38 yards out.
Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and if you taught me when we're broadcasting games, what word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards. And they better put that ball to the side, because with that catch, he's a new single-season receiving yards record holder.
What a fantastic year. And we saw it start early, didn't we, partner? Right out of the gate. We knew he was going to have a tremendous year, but who knew it would culminate in breaking this all-time record.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead in this first half.
5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
At the 27-yard line.
18. Up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The 49er first
18.
down.
Watch out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
At the 43-yard line.
18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
18.
Back to throw. Purdy. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
In punt formation.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got his man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks just continue to roll.
49ers 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Up. 18. Watch out.
Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jaron Reed able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player.
Here's Jack Fox now. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready.
It's a gain of 20.
19. Fire. 18. Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 rate.
Brings up 2nd and
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man. He's got his tight end, Elijah Royal. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. This is caught. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Butker on for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
That's a gain of 3.
Now Jones. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Here's Jack Fox now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing Jones. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Boye Mafe. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Jones now. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The visitors' offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Inside the 20.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards.
And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with Pitt.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words.
Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
No! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line.
Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Now he's into the clear again. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the 49ers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Let go.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones under pressure. They got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun. Jones. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Ritter. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Here's Walker. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Ritter fires quickly out wide. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Throwing on second and long. Jones only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Ritter Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the one. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Try to find a lane, but instead we get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. In trouble, and he's taken down.
facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Seahawks are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And a 49er.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Jones.
They'll find Ayuk open right side. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
McCaffrey rolling out the middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the 49er first down.
They'll look to throw now. First down. Pressure. Comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was